Points are the name of the game. Players score the points, and within that, there are different ways in which a player scores fantasy points. Throwing, catching, and rushing are the tools to acquire fantasy points. This episode provides one illustration of how Jalen Hurts acquires fantasy points through deep ball throwing. We always start with context. Each play is its own individual scene. And so we begin by setting up the stage. The game is a few minutes into the second quarter. The ball is into enemy territory on the giant 41-yard line. The Eagles' offense has 11 personnel on the field, and the Giants have countered with dime personnel, 1 down lineman, 4 linebackers, and 6 defensive backs. So pre-snap, we're going to start with what we call an indicator. It assists in indicating to the quarterback Hurts of potential coverages post-snap. In this example, we see the Eagles wide receiver Zach Pascal running across the formation. And across the line of scrimmage, we see the giant defensive back following Pascal and eventually settling across from him. And this indicates that there's an element of man-to-man defense in the coverage. Having that variable pre-snap allows Hurts to begin narrowing the list of potential coverages he's going to see post-snap. Pascal settles in and we now have the formation, the alignment of the players to attack the defense. I would call this an empty formation, meaning only the quarterback is in the backfield. It's a 3x2 set, meaning there's 3 eligible receivers to the left of the center and 2 to the right side of the center. When the ball is snapped, the Giants have 1 deep safety, Julian Love, who will be pivotal in this scene. The graphic in the bottom right corner is the space the ball is going to be thrown. And in this specific scene, the assignment of free safety Julian Love ideally will be to overlap and come downhill to intersect with the ball. Offenses utilize routes by the pass catchers to form a concept. The concept in this play is commonly referred to as a slot fade. Hurts will throw the deeper slot fade route to Devonta Smith. The 2 defenders tasked with fortifying the route are cornerback Darnay Holmes and the aforementioned safety Julian Love. Together they provide a shield below the receiver and above the receiver to clamp and eliminate the space the ball will be thrown to. Before throwing the ball, Hurts must take into consideration the arc and velocity of the ball in order to place it over the cornerback and away from the safety. At this point in the descension of the ball, we can see the cornerback trailing, the free safety ready to overlap, and the wide receiver Smith looking back to track the ball. Hurts' throw will land near the 16-yard line, far outside the numbers. And this is the location the ball needs to touch down for his receiver to make a play on it. In an aggressive 4th down call, Hurts' read and deep ball placement leads to 7.6 fantasy quarterback points.